Okay, it's super easy to generate a histogram to see the distribution of values within a population in Google Sheets. We're just going to select the range of values. So let's say we're looking at height for the population from block G. So I'm just going to click and drag to select all 12 of those values. I want to leave out the statistics for now. And I'm just going to go to Insert Chart. And it's going to give me some suggestions. In this case, it's giving me a scatter plot where basically this is each student on the x-axis, but that doesn't really give me useful information. The sequence, student 1, 2, 3, those numbers don't mean anything. So I want to look and see, I want the variable, the measurement on the x-axis, the height, and I want to see how many people are in each height category. So I'm going to make a histogram. So I just select chart type histogram. If it's not suggested, you can go further down and it will be here under other. Okay, so histogram chart. And of course, just like before, I can change the title. I can change my axes labels. Like I want to include units here. My y-axis just has numbers on it. But this, of course, is the number of individuals. So it means that between 161 and 167, there's 4 people in that range. From 167 to 173, there's 4 people in that range, so on and so forth. Now, these are pretty large ranges, so I can customize this if I want to. For example, the horizontal axis, I can edit things like the minimum and maximum, how far it goes. And specifically, if I go here to the histogram, I can edit some things in particular. The bucket size, so this is a bucket, 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 bucket. We don't need that probably because we can see how many people there are. But in this case, it's automatic, but I can make it smaller. I could make it, maybe I'll make it by, I don't know, 2s or by 4s, in which case, as you can see, the larger the bucket size, there's going to be more people in each bucket. If I make 10 different buckets, well, it's going to be kind of not very useful. So depending on the number or the values you have, you can play with these bucket sizes to show it how you want. If I go with smaller intervals or something like that, now you can see it actually has a little bit of that normal distribution. Most people are in the middle, then there's fewer people out to the extremes. But we've only measured 12 people here, so it's maybe not fully a normal distribution. If we were to include all of the values, maybe it would be closer to a normal distribution. You can look at that. Okay, same thing. If I go bigger, you're going to see it lumps them together even more. Okay, so we'll stick with that. The other thing I can do is maybe I want to compare the distribution of the 2 different classes. So I can add a series here. So C2 to C13 is block G. If I wanted to compare block A to block G, I can just simply add a series. I'm going to click this box and it's going to let me choose, and I would just choose these guys. Click, drag, and hit OK. And what you'll see now is it's matched them up with the different colors corresponding to, so if I click on the blue color, the blue colored people are going to be, which series is which? If we look, I don't remember which color is which. If we go to series over here, blue is data series 1 and red is data series 2. So data series 1 is going to be the first one I put in. That's block G. So I could type here and put students of block G, bio, grade 10, whatever. And this would be like students block A, bio, 10, or something like that. So we can be specific. I wasn't very specific here. But anyway, you get the point. So we can see the distribution for the 2 classes is quite similar. Separately, if I wanted to go back, instead of having 2 different series, I can delete this one. And I can just change this one. Let's see if I can edit this one. So instead of C2 to C13, I can include all the way up through C27. And I'll delete the standard deviation and average that's there just for the sake. I'll get rid of these 2 here. And now you can see we got something a little bit more like a normal distribution now that we've summed those values together. A little bit unexpectedly low here, but that's how you make a histogram.